At some point, I had asked my parents when we were kids if he was adopted because I was so troubled by this. Nikki, I'd like to present to you a memento of Ryan's past. That's for you. I hope you brought Ryan over to the good side finally.
Take a walk in the park, holding hands in the dark, steal a kiss beneath the stars.
Thank God Ryan is a Vikings fan. For those of you who have ever watched a game with her, I sincerely apologize for that. I left her at a bar one time because she was so embarrassing with Jana, and I did not want to be seen with her as a screaming fanatic at the bar. She was crazy. She stands on couches, chairs, everything, you name it.
My arms will always save you. I will make you mine.
One day I knew Ryan was talking to Nikki on speakerphone because I could hear her yelling over the phone. I was like, oh, geez, hope he didn't mess this one up. But what we actually heard was, Ponder, you suck, just give the ball to AP.
For always.
Ryan's a professional golfer for a while, and you would think that I would get a free lesson. You know, why am I that slice? What's...
You never asked me to give you one-on-one lessons.
I don't have to ask. You should just do.
You asked Jim. He asked for a one-on-one lesson. He got it.
Didn't help.
See, I don't believe in chance. I think it's the choice we make. Oh, and I choose you for the rest of my days.
I couldn't have asked for a better childhood growing up with an older sister. We instantly were best friends, and at the same time we were enemies every now and then. Being the little sister, everything was usually my fault, according to Nikki. Even after our fights, after getting our mom involved and all worked up, we always became friends 10 minutes later.
And I swear no one can touch this love. Oh, I will make you mine.
I like to trash talk a little bit more than Ryan does, and he gets fed up with it way quicker than I do. When Ryan is fed up and has had enough, he goes, dude, how many holes in ones you got, bro? Okay, you have 3, I got 1. Let's move along.
My love will never fail you. My arms will always save you.
Last March, my mom came out to visit me. She mentioned that Ryan was stopping over to talk to my dad about a job. And I was like, no, I bet he's gonna ask to marry her. Totally joking around, but kind of serious at the same time. A few days later, Nikki called and said she was engaged.
The night when he came over to ask for Nikki's hand, talking about the antsiest guy on the planet. He was struggling, we're sitting around talking, and I had a pretty good idea why he was there, right? Just wouldn't come out. It wouldn't come out. Another hour and a half gone by. Nothing. We finally walked back into the house, into the kitchen. So Mike, you kind of know that I really like your daughter, right? Yeah. And he finally asked the question, you know what, we couldn't have a better guy to be part of the family, and we're excited to have you.
Deb and I are thrilled to welcome Nikki into our family. We know Ryan's been waiting for the perfect girl to enter his life. When Ryan was away at college, we would often ask him if he had a girlfriend. And he always had the same response: I could get one if I wanted. But one could argue between playing college golf and studying, he probably didn't have time for a girlfriend. But the reality was he really hadn't found that special someone quite yet. After he graduated and became a professional golfer, his life consisted of hitting golf balls on the practice range and basically traveling from state to state to play tournaments. He was a 23-year-old young man living his dream, playing golf every day and living with his parents in a retirement community in Arizona.
So Nikki isn't an open book, so getting information about this new guy, Ryan, she was seeing wasn't easy. When she started flying back and forth to Arizona to visit him, I knew that she really liked him. We could all tell because she was so happy all the time, was in a great mood, and was always taking way too long packing her suitcase, trying to find all the cutest outfits to bring along with her.
Ryan said he loves how easygoing you are. He loves that you are fun and funny. He loves how nice you are. He loves your kind spirit. And then he said he loves that you're easy on the eyes. I think he would have said something else, but he was talking to the pastor at the time. He thinks you're beautiful. Nikki loves your sense of humor. She loves how you can always get her out of a bad mood. She loves that you always make her feel safe. She loves how well you fit in with her family. She loves that you always tell the truth. You always tell it how it is. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. The hope and prayer of each one of us who is here this afternoon is that in the years ahead, those ways of love might grow daily between the two of you, and that you are able to love one another just as God has loved you.
Take you, Nikki,
To be my wife,
to be my wife.
from this day forward,
From this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share
and share
all that is to come.
all that is to come.
And I promise
And I promise
to be faithful to you
to be faithful to you
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
I take you, Ryan,
To be my husband,
to be my husband
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share
and share
all that is to come.
all that is to come.
And I promise
And I promise
to be faithful to you
to be faithful to you
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
It is now my great privilege to present to all of you for the first time as a married couple, Ryan and Nikki Peterson. You may kiss.
Take me into the beautiful. Won't you take me back again? With the love unexplainable, come and fill up this dry land.
Now, Nikki did some really cool stuff for us in her high school years. I know some of her high school friends are here tonight. One of the nice things she did was she introduced us to the Maple Grove Police Department. 3 times. It's okay. That was a long, long time ago.
Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, la 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 la. Take me to the beautiful, where the faces glow, where the lights that never dim. Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful. Oh, come on and take me again.
Nikki, Deb, and I are so happy to have you as part of our family. You are what was missing in Ryan's life. We love you both and look forward to many years of adventure with the two of you. Ryan, you have won many tournaments in your lifetime, but the biggest win to date is your beautiful bride.
Chorus. With yourself, come fill this place. Cover me with your mercy. Come and cover me with love.
Nikki, I'm really, really happy that you're my new sister-in-law. I'm excited to welcome you to our family. So if everyone could please stand up and join me in toasting the bride and groom. And I'd like to do this Viking style. Skål.
Oh, I wanna go to the beautiful.
First time I met Ryan, Nikki brought him up to the cabin and we went to this little local bar. There were these 3 dolls dancing on the dance floor. And he says, I dare you to go out and dance with those girls. You put $5 on it, didn't you? What did I do?
You took the bet.
I took the bet, and I danced the entire song with those 3 gals, and they were digging me. He never paid the $5. Somebody willing to give this kid a loan? Because I am collecting tonight.
Here, buy me a drink. I will. This after tonight, okay, buddy? There you go. A pen can be a bad.
Comes with a man hug.
Take it.
Love you, Ryan. And that's how it normally works.
Take me into the beautiful, where the rivers flow, where the love that never ends.
Cherish every day as time flies by way too fast, especially tonight. Learn how to say yes, because from experience, Nikki is always going to get her way. And also, our daughter Brooklyn would love a friend and a cousin very soon.